It started in a place that felt cold and empty. Every day I walked these halls, feeling the weight of expectations pressing down on me. Outside, the world moved fast. I was just another face in the crowd, blending in but feeling lost inside. Late nights became my routine. The glow of my laptop was my only companion, as exhaustion and isolation crept in. But sometimes I'd escape to the beach, searching for a sense of peace and clarity in the golden light of sunset. This was the dream, right? The six-figure salary, the corner office, the success I'd been told to chase my entire life. And all it cost me was my happiness, my health, and my time. This was the moment I decided to stop living a script written by someone else. I walked away from a $100,000 a year career to bet on myself, and I've never looked back. Welcome to BotBuilt. This isn't a story about getting rich quick. It's a story about redefining rich. It's about the year I traded security for sanity, and how I built a life where my office has an ocean view. This is the story of the why, the how, and what I really learned about building an empire on your own terms. Phase 1. The silent build. For 2 years, I lived a double life. By day, I was a corporate employee. By night and every weekend, I was building my escape plan, a digital marketing agency. I didn't have a beachside dream. I had a spreadsheet. My goal was to replace 80% of my salary with side income. It meant no social life, no Netflix, just pure, focused execution. I was building the parachute before I jumped. Phase 2, the terrifying leap. The day I hit my income target was the most terrifying day of my life. Giving my notice felt like jumping off a cliff. The $100K salary was a golden cage. It provided comfort, but killed my ambition. Letting it go was an act of faith in the system I'd built for myself. The first month of freedom was filled with more fear than euphoria. Phase 3, the Geographic Arbitrage. Once my agency was stable remotely, I realized I was no longer tied to a high-cost city. I could take my income and move to a place with a lower cost of living and a higher quality of life. That's when beachside became possible. The empire wasn't about ruling people. It was about ruling my own time and location. I scaled the business by building a small, curated team of other digital nomads. Let's be brutally honest. The beachside empire comes with sand in your keyboard and unreliable Wi-Fi. The freedom is incredible, but the isolation can be real. You trade the stress of a boss for the stress of being solely responsible for your own survival. There are no paid vacations or sick days. The dream is real, but it's built on a foundation of extreme discipline. Walking away from that $100K wasn't about rejecting money. It was about rejecting a lifestyle that was costing me too much. My empire isn't measured in revenue anymore. It's measured in sunsets watched, hours spent with family, and the freedom to choose what I work on every day. That's a currency you can't deposit in a bank. What's the one thing you'd walk away from for true freedom? Or what's holding you back? I read every comment. For a free guide on the first steps to designing your freedom business, the link is in the description. If you're ready to start writing your own script, subscribe to BotBuilt. Your empire, wherever it may be, is waiting.